solving problems that we cannot solve deliberately, even if we wanted to.
What is that dumb doing?
Fooling the planet and deciding that anything that spits out a profit is
I look like a dork next to you. You're like ready for summertime and I'm like all bundled up.
I got my winter coat on.
Yeah, but you don't have hazard gloves on. Welcome to the fourth and final week of Vlogmas. Woo woo! That means December's almost over.
Yeah.
That went by so fast. Cam and I are on a nice little weekend getaway trip to a very small, very quaint, cute little town. This was our Christmas gift from Cam's mom. We got here a couple hours ago. We checked into our hotel, which is like really nice, by the way. And now we are looking for a gorge.
We're not looking for it. We know where it's at.
I don't know where it's at.
It's on this road.
Oh.
This road turns into it.
Is there a parking garage?
Yeah, up here. Travis and I parked back there last time we came.
Yeah.
And then we walked all this way, and we were like, oh, when we bring the girls, we'll just drive, because they probably wouldn't want to walk. Yeah.
Aww. The old man in a purple jacket. I don't know if you're allowed to drive down here, honey.
Trust me, you are.
Okay.
Here's the lot.
Whoop, whoop. Yay, we found a spot to park.
All right.
Let's go see the gorge. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Why do you always immediately get like that as soon as I get the camera out, you little brat? Yeah, see, now he's all lovey-dovey on me. And now he's hiding. This is the spectacular view. Ouch! Camera just threw a quarter at me. Let's figure out how to ride that thing back down.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
Hi, Guy. Hi, buddy. You wanna go to church with Mom and Daddy? Guy, you wanna go to church?
There you go.
Yeah.
But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Kaiser James, what'd you find?
Oh, we could have lemon bars.
That's literally been in there for like years.
Not much longer. Tonight's the night, babe. Babe, where are the eggs?
We don't have any eggs.
Oh my.
We have egg whites. Can you make it with egg whites?
I don't know, maybe how much is the egg? It says I need 3 eggs.
Yeah, we don't have eggs.
Wow.
Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Woo
Merry
woo.
Christmas Eve.
We just got back from church. You want some dinner? Why would you do that? Why? Why?
What?
You knocked on the table. Kaiser, no one's here. Okay, go check it out then. Go check it out. Who's here? Cameron! Anyway, now we're gonna find some food to eat, right, babe?
Yeah.
And then we are going to watch A Christmas Story, which is our Christmas Eve tradition. We go to the candlelight Christmas Eve service at church, and then we come home and we watch A Christmas Story.
Or we'll watch football.
No, we're watching A Christmas Story. If you're wondering, I'm wearing Stila Besso on my lips, and I'm wearing the Tarte Lash Paint Mascara, and yesterday I was wearing the same mascara, and my husband asked me if I had falsies on, so there's that. Hey you guys, so it is the 26th of December. It's a Tuesday. It's of course the day after Christmas, and I didn't do much vlogging yesterday. I just kind of wanted to hang out with Cameron, have some family time, trying to be quiet because Cam's just in the other room. He's on the phone with his dad, but it's pretty much just been a really chill day. I did some filming, I did some editing, and tomorrow I have to go get a filling, and I am literally dreading it. I am so scared. I haven't had a filling in a really long time. I've only had one other cavity in my whole life. My eyes are so swollen. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been doing a lot of crying recently. I just think it was like with Christmas and missing my family, but we're getting so close to moving back home, and it's just all very overwhelming, can be scary, but excited at the same time. It's kind of like a mixture of positive and negative overwhelming factors. So I don't know, I'm just been very overwhelmed the past few days, and it's just probably gonna get worse for the next several months, so bear with me. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update as to what's been going on. Good morning, everybody. I was so afraid that that was gonna come out with like a fake, horrible English accent. I just got done watching a Zoella vlog, and every time I'm done watching her videos, I feel like I'm like thinking in an English accent, because I just wish that my voice sounded so beautiful like that. But no, I sound like a stinking Canadian. Ever since I moved away from Michigan, I feel like I can hear my almost Yooper accent more than I used to. Kaiser, you want to go home and play in the snow? To play in the snow? Today's Wednesday, and it was Cam's first day back at work, so it's our first day kind of like back in the swing of things. I woke up early and got on the elliptical, which was so hard just because I haven't done it in a while with the holiday and everything. We were just sleeping in all the time. But Cam still has today a half day, Thursday a half day, and then he's off on Friday. So he really only had like a 2-day week. You guys, I did it. Every single video in my YouTube subscription feed has been watched. I always get so backed up with my YouTube videos in the month of December just because like everyone's doing Vlogmas. And I'm so busy that I don't watch YouTube every single day, and I don't watch every single video that gets posted when it gets posted. So like it's like all backed up, and I'm someone who like all of the videos in my subscription feed have to say watched. Like I will watch every single video in my subscription feed. If I don't, it drives me nuts. And I finally am completely caught up. I've seen every single Vlogmas vlog. I've seen everything. And I did a lot of journaling as well while I was catching up on YouTube. I finally finished my old journal. You guys saw me pick this journal up over the summer because I figured if I got myself a new one, it would encourage me to finish my old one, and I finally finished it. It took me like 2 years to finish that journal, so I finally got to start out my new one. I did this yesterday, but I just wrote out a bunch of goals for the new year. I tried to make it like a little bit pretty, but I just wrote all those things out. Not very like specific things, just like pray more and be more generous. This one down here, I tried to make it like bigger because it's my favorite one. It's like, I think it's not the most important one, but like kind of. It just says speak beautiful things, but I mean like, you know how, I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but like sometimes I'll see someone out in public or even think something about like my husband or my parents or something. I'll be like, wow, I like that girl's shoes or whatever. But I don't say those things out loud. I just think them and then move on. But I want to learn to speak those things out loud, because once you speak them, that person might not know that. That person might not feel good about themselves. And you know, a compliment can make someone's day. And so if you think it and it's gonna make someone feel good, why not say it out loud? I wanna be better about that. Hey you guys, I feel like I'm always sitting right here when I vlog, but I just wanted to give you guys a little update as to how my dentist appointment went. In short, it literally could not have gone any worse, literally. I don't know how much I'm gonna like get into it. I don't know how much you guys care. I've mentioned before on my channel, I believe, I don't know how like in depth I've gone into it in my YouTube videos, because there's been a couple of occasions where I've talked about it physically. I've talked to the camera about it, and then I would cut it out in editing, or I would just end up not posting the video. So I don't know what I've actually posted and what I've actually not posted in terms of my anxiety. And I've been dealing with anxiety pretty much my entire life, but it was getting a lot better the last several years until this year, 2017. It got really bad, really fast. And I've been doing really well for the last 6 months. I haven't had a panic attack in about 6 months, but I take medication for anxiety every single day. I'm not ashamed of it. I go to therapy. I recommend therapy and seeing a psychiatrist 100%. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking medication for your mental health, because it is incredibly important. So I don't mind talking about it on my channel. I won't talk about it too much if it annoys you guys, but I also want people to know who do go through it that you're not alone. There's so many people, unfortunately. I believe it's like 1 in 3 people experience some sort of anxiety, panic attacks. I don't know, I have to do the actual research, but basically I had my filling today, and well, I didn't have my filling today. I had my appointment to get my filling today, but basically what happened, I got as far as the dentist numbed me up, and I just had a panic attack, but it got way blown out of proportion. Like I said, I haven't had a panic attack in about 6 months, so I was really surprised when I started to panic, because I was nervous. I was dreading the appointment. I was nervous, but I wasn't anxious. For me, there's a very distinct difference between nervousness and anxiousness, and I was never anxious. And the dentist numbed me up, and I kind of was like tearing up a little bit, and he asked me, you know, do you want some water? You're doing fine. And I was like, yeah, I want some water. And they gave me some water through the little straw thing. And they were like, do you want to sit up? Do you need to sit up? And I was like, yeah, I think I want to sit up too. And as I started sitting up, I was like, sometimes I get panic attacks, you know, sometimes, yeah, I get panic attacks. And I completely panicked. And basically next thing I knew, there was paramedics next to me. I think I may have fainted for a little while, because the nurse lady, who was so unbelievably sweet, she wouldn't let me close my eyes. And I was sitting up at this point, and I really was just, I was done panicking at this point. I was just like, I was trying to just, you know, calm down. I wasn't in a panic anymore, and I just wanted to close my eyes, and she wouldn't let me. She was like, open your eyes, sweetie, look right at me, look at me. And yeah, I think I may have fainted, and I only think that because when my husband got there, my poor husband, who was so confused because he wasn't there at the beginning, he didn't know what was going on. He said that he overheard the front desk people saying that I had fainted. So maybe I fainted, I don't really know. I could have blacked out, but it was to the point where there were police officers and paramedics there. By the time the paramedics got there, I didn't know they were on their way. They didn't ask me, hey, do you want us to call 911? They just like, they showed up. The guy, you know, he walked up and he said, you know, how's it going? What's going on? How you doing? And I was like, oh, you know, I just had a little panic attack. And you know, he felt my pulse and he did the whole like follow the light with your eyeballs thing. And he seemed to be perfectly pleased with, you know, how stable I was. And then I was so surprised when he said this. I was not expecting him to say this at all. I don't know why. I was so taken aback. But he kind of just like sat back and he was like, so do you want to go to the hospital? And I was like, no, not even a little bit do I want to go to the hospital. Because for me, unfortunately, I know what a panic attack feels like. I know that that's what that was. And it didn't last long. And honestly, going to the hospital probably would have made it worse. But I was just, I don't know why I was so surprised to hear him ask me if I wanted to go to the hospital. And when I said, no, I don't want to go to the hospital, he seemed very pleased with that. He was like, good. That's a good thing that you don't want to go to the hospital. But I felt terrible for my husband because we weren't really like in contact. I was in the dentist chair and he was in the parking lot waiting to pick me up. He just sees the ambulances pull up and he's like, wow, that's unfortunate. I wonder what's going on. I hope that's not for my wife. And then, you know, the ambulance pretty much pulls up and parks pretty much right next to my husband. And so Cam kind of like walks inside. He sat down in the waiting room and then he was like, what? He got so nervous. He was just like, what's going on? Because he couldn't hear me. And so he walked up to the front desk and he was like, is my wife, like Hannah, is she? And the front desk lady was like, oh, you're Hannah's husband. Okay, this way, this way, this way. And so then my poor husband was like, oh my God, what's wrong with my wife? What's going on? And so Cameron walked in the room and the second I saw his face, he was so worried. I have never seen that amount of fear or worry in my husband's eyes before. It broke my heart. But the second he walked in, I told him, I was like, it's just a panic attack. That's all that happened. I'm fine. I just had a panic attack. And honestly, this is turning into a tangent, but I think it's important to talk about. I never thought that I would get to the point where I would say the words, it's just a panic attack. Because if you've never had a panic attack, it literally feels like you're dying. Like, you think you're gonna die. Like, you want to call your mom, call your dad, and tell your loved ones you love them. Like you think that's it. Like you think your time is up. I know that's really deep and that's really like hard to digest for people who don't know what it feels like. But it's frustrating because in 1 minute you feel fine and the next you literally think your life is ending. And then in the next, you're fine. You're breathing fine. Your heart is slowing down. I was very surprised that I had a panic attack and I was very embarrassed. I was like, I couldn't stop crying afterwards. And the nice nurse lady kept telling me, she was like, what are you being a crybaby for? Why are you crying? And I was like, I'm embarrassed. I'm just embarrassed. And she said, honey, I don't know what there is to be embarrassed about. I feel bad. There was like a bunch of people in the waiting room that probably were like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, I think the whole thing got blown way out of proportion, but you know, once I calmed down and Cam was there and he was able to talk to the paramedics and do all the paperwork and all this stuff, and after everything sort of settled, I was like, so I can't even get the filling done today? And the dentist was like, I don't think it's a very good idea, so we're gonna have to have you come back. And I was mostly frustrated because I just wanted to get it over with. And then I have to go get my filling, which I am just like so ready to get over with. Like I just want it to be like tomorrow so that I will have already had my filling. I just wanted it to be done. But now I have to go back and they are going to give me some laughing gas before they numb me, which I sort of wish I would have thought of beforehand because I have had laughing gas before. I had 2 teeth pulled when I was a kid and I remember them putting the little laughing gas mask on me and hysterically laughing. There's no other way for me to describe it. I laughed my butt off and I don't remember any pain. Actually, my dentist, Dr. Dan, he pulled one of my teeth out and it popped him in the face. That's not a joke. That actually happened. It was hilarious. So I left the dentist today with a very incredibly numb right side of my face for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, that was my day. It was rough. And I'm glad that it's bedtime. So yeah, that was my day. I'm sorry that I rambled. I'm sorry that I got really deep in this little tangent, but I just wanted to update you guys. That's what went down. And we're almost done with Vlogmas, you guys. It's almost over. Also, I really want to mention my friend Misty on YouTube. Misty J. Hi.
How you doing?
Vlogging.
Okay. Poop her out.
Alright.
Have a good vlog.
Yes, sir. I love him a little bit. Honestly, I feel like hard times, like tough times, really will show you how much your loved ones loved you. Because I kid you not, I've never seen that face on my husband before. He was terrified. Like if I ever doubt, which I doubt I will, but if I ever doubt how that man feels about me, I'll just picture that face in my head. My friend Misty, I love her channel. I will link it down below. She has been such a huge supporter of my channel from almost the very beginning. I believe she started watching and commenting on my videos a lot when I was maybe like 6 months in, and now I'm almost 2 years into this YouTube thing. But she's always been such a huge supporter of mine. I love her videos. We're always commenting on each other's videos. She's like my one true biggest YouTube friend, and she has been through it in the last couple of months. And I'm over here biatching about this panic attack that I had today, and look at me now, I'm totally fine. Misty has been through it in the last couple of months. She's been through so much. First of all, she's pregnant, which is so exciting. She has a daughter and one on the way. She's just a really, really great girl. So if you want to know what's been going on with her, I'm gonna leave her channel linked down below. I want you guys to go show her some love. I want you to shower her with good vibes and prayers, because I feel like we could all use a little bit more of that, especially when you're going through hard times. So just go tell her hi, tell her that I sent you. And yeah, that's been my day today. Tomorrow I'm going to probably film, I'm going to probably edit this vlog, probably going to get my nails done. Not probably, I am gonna get my nails done. I have an appointment to get my nails done, and then that's gonna wrap up Vlogmas. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey you guys, today is the 28th of December. It's a Thursday. I am in a rush to go get my nails done. I don't wanna miss the bus, but I am determined to make today a much better day than yesterday, because that's really all you can do when you have a bad day, right? Just try to make tomorrow better. Sometimes those circumstances are out of our hands, but when I'm having a good anxiety day and I actually feel like I have the freedom to choose my attitude, I'm gonna choose a dang good one, people. We got a little bit of snow last night. I'm kind of bummed it came after Christmas. But I filmed some of this makeup look. I did a first impression on some IT Cosmetics goodies that my mama sent me for Christmas. So subscribe, stay tuned if you wanna see that, and I'm gonna go get my nails done.